Such a beautiful day out here in the wilderness, taking in nature, discovering and learning about some history along the way as well. Hello everybody, it's great to be with you. I'm Florida Trailblazer, and on today's history lesson, we're going to discuss some history about a ghost town in St. Lucie County. It's a very fascinating area, and this town originated from people that came here from all the way across the ocean on the other side of the world, and began this town and actually grew pineapples. And in St. Lucie County, according to my notes, it was a large area for pineapple plantations. In 1895, Major B. Daniels started a pineapple plantation there. During the 1800s, in this area, pineapples were a significant crop. In 1895, Norwegian immigrant, that's right, an immigrant from Norway came all the way over to Florida to settle and also start a pineapple plantation, raise his family. His name was Jens Helseth, who lived from 1858 until 1944. He moved to the area, grew pineapples on his farm, and from these early homesteads, the small community of Viking began to grow. The town got its name from the abundance of Scandinavian families who settled here. So it's just so amazing. You look back on history, for hundreds of years, people have been coming to Florida, establishing these small communities, and traces from the past can still be seen throughout these areas all throughout the state. A lot of them are built over, a lot of the history is lost, but it's important to always research about these places and how they began. Now, one of the only remainders from the town there is the cemetery. Helseth granted a portion of his homestead to serve as the community cemetery. The descendants of Helseth, his family and friends, are buried there. The cemetery is in Fort Pierce. The town had a post office, a school, and was a flag stop on the Florida East Coast Railroad. As the area expanded, the pineapple farms were replaced eventually with streets, houses, and stores. And as I mentioned before, how these areas change so much, and it can be drastic in a short amount of time. Now, this is interesting. I found a record from 1912 where Jens Helseth bought a Ford, according to automobile registrations at the time. So he was driving a Ford. St. Lucie County, it is believed that the name St. Lucie was first introduced by the Spanish in the area during the 1500s. In 1565, Fort St. Lucia was built by the Spanish at Jupiter Inlet. Old Spanish maps refer to the area as St. Lucia. Construction of the fort began on December 13th, the first day of the Roman Catholic St. Lucia. Very interesting. So there's some history about the county, where it got its name. So all throughout Florida, street names, town names, names of cemeteries, all these different places usually originate from the early settlers of the area. Now, the current St. Lucie County was known as East Florida in 1810. In 1821, the county changed its name to St. Johns County. St. Johns County was then split into several counties during 1840. This area became Mosquito County 10 years later. Mosquito County was split into two new counties. The area became St. Lucie for the first time. So there was a lot of change, and very different from when it began, when these early homesteaders and farmers came to the area and established the community. These places are always changing, then and now. Now, this is interesting. The area changes again. In 1880, the borders changed and becomes Brevard County, and in 1905, St. Lucie County was established with Fort Pierce as its county seat. So there's some interesting history about the town of Viking. Now, the location of Viking today, the south part of it became an area known as Endrio. The north part of it became part of a nature preserve.